So today I'm going to explain how I do my shopping pretty much waste-free. To be fair, you can see my jar is not completely empty, and you'll see one of the reasons why today. Here is a condensed list of what I usually buy from the supermarket for food each week, probably very similar to what other people have too. So in this video I'm going to show you how I get all this stuff. First things first, you need shopping bags, produce bags, jars and containers, all of which I outlined in last week's video, the basics. Farmers markets and bulk food stores are entwined with the zero waste lifestyle. However, there are also plenty of things that you can get reduced or zero waste in the supermarket. I personally always start at the supermarket in an attempt to simplify my shop and save money, and then move to the other stores for the things I can't find. There is a lot of unnecessary and avoidable packaging at the supermarket though, and there's a lot of things you just can't get waste-free. So I took my bags and containers to the supermarket.
Too many containers, I've definitely overkilled it, but I just want to have everything just in case.
First thing first, I needed fruits and vegetables. Now although I have produce bags, I find a lot of the time I can just actually put them loose.
Nature gave it a cover and everything.
It can be frustrating to see just how many things have plastic on it that just don't need it. What's more, I have no way of recycling the stickers or tags that big supermarkets put on their individual products, all of which just have to go into my jar of shame. This is why it's better to go to a farmer's market, as it's far more frequent for there to be options with naked packaging. When I buy something I want a lot of, and I would need a plastic bag, I use my produce bags. I've never had anyone at the checkout have a problem with these, and I've been doing it since Christmas. I put my mushrooms in paper bags because I'm not sure how they keep in my produce bags. These paper bags are easily put into my compost bin as brown waste. If you are at the supermarket without a zero waste option, consider using these.
The problem with eggs is most people like to get free range eggs, but if you look at all the free range eggs in the supermarket, they've all got this sticky plastic on them, and I can't pull that off effectively, so I wouldn't be able to compost the whole of that, so I can't have free range eggs this month. I am going to have to go for the blasphemy that is the 12 farm fresh cage eggs, because at least that comes in a packaging that I can handle.
I then grabbed whatever I could that was in a can or a glass jar. Annoyingly, a lot of things that were in glass still had plastic wrapping on top of the lids, which didn't appear to have a function. As you can see, I didn't quite have any animal products yet. I took some reusable containers to the deli in the supermarket with me, and they were able to put any red meat, chicken, fish or feta that I needed into the containers and then put the price on the outside. It's not perfect because the stickers do end up in my jar, but it's a huge improvement from all the packaging we used to have from meat in a normal shop. Although I had some relative success, there were very little dry goods such as rice, flour and herbs that I could get from a chain supermarket. This is why bulk food stores are so important to reducing packaging. In Geelong where I live, there are two places I can shop package free: Whole Foods in the CBD and Valerie's Pantry in Belmont. I go to both because they're great. I take to these stores all the jars and containers that I need. I weigh them at the store and I write their weight on the bottom whilst they're still empty. Then I fill the jars up with what I need. When I get to the counter, they weigh my jars and they take away the weight of the jar itself, and then they charge me for the item accordingly. I can do this for so many things, from flour to lentils to spices, shampoo, conditioner, even olive oil. These stores work by buying products in bulk packaging so that the waste is much less than it would have been if we'd all bought these items individually wrapped. Getting stuff from these places is even better than finding the item in a fully recyclable or compostable packaging, because the energy and resources that go into A, making that packaging in the first place, or B, correctly recycling the package after it's been used, are eliminated. That covers most of the things on my list. I bring my jar to my local coffee roaster, Coffee Cartel, and as I showed you on day 6, I now make my own stock out of food scraps. I haven't had any milk or hard cheeses yet, but when I do, I'll tackle them in my videos. What I am finding is that there's almost nothing you can't do being zero waste. You just have to persevere and problem solve.
Britt's filling her jars up. She's already being a menace, getting a mess everywhere.
Yeah.
She's been dropping the basmati rice and she got bicarbonate soda all over the ground as well. Can't take her anywhere.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to comment any thoughts or questions below or email me directly. No change is too big or too small. Everything counts. See you tomorrow.